When I was asked, do I want to go to New York, I jumped at the possibility. So here I am in New York, Lincolnshire. I am at Terminal 5 Heathrow on a cheeky little trip across to New York. Currently at 35,000 feet, somewhere over the Atlantic, on the way to New York. British Airways flight BA177. All going very nicely. Had dinner, a couple of glasses of wine. Absolutely superb. This is why I like British Airways. This is my chair here. Let me show you. That is seat B53. At the back, nice shelf behind me, so I can put my seat back whenever I wanted to. So I wasn't doing a flight review, but I'm going to because this is going fabulously. The dinner was particularly nice. Nice little salad, some peas and some feta and some guacamole. Chicken tikka masala with some rice and green beans. Bread roll. A blackberry and apple crumble and some cheese. It was just very nice indeed. So economy is great. If I can get an upgrade going back, then I will do, and we'll see how it goes. currently sat at the Empire Outlet in Staten Island. Had a lovely lunch, had a pizza, Diablo pizza. Never had a red dough pizza before, but that was very nice. And quite a few people milling around. Looking forward to my day out tomorrow. I'm going to go to Ellis Island and to Statue of Liberty. And even more so, the next day, I'll be going to see Little Shop of Horrors at the original theatre that it was done so many years ago. So I've just got to get the Staten Island ferry back to Manhattan, and I'll mosey my way up there and maybe thinking about calling it a day because my feet are beginning to hurt. Right, let's crack on. So far today I have done about 15,000 steps. I went down to Lower Manhattan to the Staten Island ferry across to Staten Island. I'm now just come back up on Herald Square. It's a little oasis just outside Macy's. So I thought I'd sit down and I looked across and the chap sat there with a beer. I thought there must be a bar around here somewhere. It's called and Dingies. So I just asked them how long's the bar been here, because I've never been one before. It's been there about 2 months. It looks like I've just arrived at the right time. Behind me, you can't quite see it, is the Empire State Building. So far it's been a good day. I'm now going to drink the beer and head back to the hotel. See you shortly. I have something very special to share with you that's in my bathroom. Look away if you're of a nervous disposition. It's that. It's not just a toilet. To some, it's a toilet. To me, it's a miracle. Look at that. Wonderfully illuminated. But it gets even better than that. This little beauty, if you sit and do your biz, you can get an appropriate squirt, an appropriate squirt, an appropriate squirt in the right place, fan assisted drying and temperature control. Turn your temperature up on there for what you want, and there, and the fan speed. Trust me, it's marvellous. I've tried it. That's it, we're done. So now we have a view of Lower Manhattan from Liberty Island, and the Empire State Building looks tiny compared to Freedom Tower. Who's that in the bushes? Go around the front and have a look. So they've rebuilt the MetLife because Godzilla's jumped through it. Whatever happened to this guy? I might need a new suitcase to take all my luggage home. I quite fancy a Louis Vuitton. They've got some stacked just over here. Might have to get some excess baggage allowance. But this is my third Apple store of the year. First one was in Chicago, then Meadow Hall, and now this one on 5th Avenue in New York. Has to be done. I need a mouse. Let's go get one. Just had the most wonderful music theatre experience with Shop of Horrors. If you're in New York, come and do it. It's a lot of waiting to get autographs. Harry Potter bloke gets around a bit, doesn't he? Not for me, thanks. I won't be spending very long here. It's Times Square. Worth a look and then get out. It's a bit like being in a strange film with Harrison Ford or Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's all mad. It is like being in Blade Runner. Full of weirdos that want to kill you. The M&M store, you never know what you find. Let's go in. It's all a merch selling operation. I think we'll get out. No, that wasn't. I'm at Grand Central Terminal at Luke's Seafood, waiting for a bowl of clam chowder. Looks creamy, but you get your oyster crackers with it. That's really nice. I've had the clam chowder. Anyway, so that's Luke's Seafood, Grand Central Terminal, New York City. Very good. See you on the next one. This is a little pre-flight nonsense really, but I have a glass of champagne and I'm looking to see what's on the cinema screen. Let's have a little look, show you. There's loads of stuff. Let's have a look. Excuse me if I go a bit quiet. South Park, Your Honour, everything. I think this is great. So we'll have a little look later and see what happens. However, for now, I'm going to wish you a cheers, lovely flight. I'm going to have one. And I hope it's money well spent. We'll find out shortly. See you in a bit. "15 minutes before we fly there." I'm sure you've seen this all before. There's a strap that comes over. Down here, you stick your feet up. There's loads and loads of cabin space. I'm not really sure where it all goes, but maybe mid-flight I can find some. But I thought it might be a good way to do it now. Oh look, hang on a minute, she's bringing menus out. She looks fun. So we'll get for a bit of dinner. This is bonkers. I know, still doing it. Cabin crew, prepare for the video, take 3. I hope you enjoyed that. My honest New York review. 4 days in a crazy city. I really enjoyed it. It was great fun. I've been there before. The hotel is very nice. Location over on the east side near the United Nations building. Things that I wouldn't do again, but alternatives. I wouldn't do Liberty Island again. It is, I think, something of a tourist trap. Very, very overcrowded. You've got a queue, you've got to go through airline security, and then you get to walk around the base of Statue of Liberty. You can do tours there, audio tour. I didn't do it because there was too many people, but I did enjoy walking around. 3,500, 4,000 people on a small island, it was just too much. Ellis Island was fine. Again, it's a museum with an audio tour. I enjoyed it. If you wanted to see those things, the best thing to do it for free, take the Staten Island ferry. You get some great views of everything that you need. You get across to Staten Island, it's not as mad, and the prices are that little bit better. And you can look back at Manhattan because you've gone there to see the views. So go and take a look from there. That's a nice morning. Too many hustlers on the street, getting your way, lots and lots of people. But it's a busy city, that's why people go there. Central Park was very busy on the Sunday morning. But Sunday morning, so people are going to be there, aren't they? Quite enjoyed doing Fifth Avenue. It's always a bit of fun, go down there. That Lego shop is fantastic. Definitely worth going in and take a look. My best find, I think, was going down into the food court at Grand Central Terminal. Very surprised with that. I'd never been down there before. You can go and spend some time at Grand Central and enjoy that. You can probably have a couple of drinks, something to eat, and it doesn't break the bank down there. And the building itself is fantastic, very Art Deco. The marbling is just brilliant. You've got this sense of history while you're there. I tend not to do lots of paid attractions. It really gets in the way of your day. I enjoy walking around, looking at things, being outside, sharing that sort of vibe. People watching when there's not too many people. Times Square, you've got to go and have a look at it. Go and spend a little bit of time. Don't spend too long there, and avoid buying anything from anyone off the streets. You'll have lots of people stopping you, trying to give you stuff, talk to you. I find it's best just walk on by. Since I've been retired, my number one rule, avoid arseholes. And when you get people coming up hustling you on the street, just keep walking, don't make eye contact. The only thing that they want is some money. They will get the next person behind you. They're not going to be offended, and you don't have to feel bad about it. Going back to Grand Central Terminal, Luke's Seafood, I put that in for a reason. Next year, I am doing 5 cities in the United States. It's going to be New York, San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, and Boston. And I'm going to find the best clam chowder in the United States, and hopefully the best clam chowder in the world. If you want to see that video, sign yourself up now. Subscribe, click notifications, click like, and you'll see that coming in about April. The other thing I'm going to be doing is a review of some Amtrak trains. So I'm going to be taking the Coast Starlight from San Francisco to Seattle, the Empire Builder from Seattle to Chicago, and the Lakeshore Limited from Chicago to Boston. And the reason why I'm doing that is so I can do a comparison on Amtrak against my trip last year, which was on the California Zephyr. So I've got some great stuff coming. I've got some great stuff already. Take a look up here and down here for some links to my existing videos, and take a look, click this pretty guy on the face over here, because that will subscribe you. So thank you for being there. Thank you for bearing with me, and we'll see you on the next one.